Viewers concerned about train service from Duluth to Minneapolis. Is there anything happening on that? And I guess maybe we should also talk about train service from Rochester to the Twin Cities. There's been discussion of that. We'll start with you, Senator Senjum. What do you think?
Well, I don't know a lot about Duluth, and what I do know about the Rochester possibility is that it's being at least indicated to us that when and if this ever happens, at least in the near term, it will be a private venture with private money to both build it and operate it, and that albeit the money probably isn't going to be made on the passenger traffic itself. It will be made on the commercial developments around the stop sites related to this train. So we were told possibly there'll be an announcement this month. We'll see, but it's all being at least portrayed right now as a private investment along the public right-of-way.
There does still continue to be some interest in intercity passenger rail. For us, the routes that we've studied are the connection between the Twin Cities and Chicago, the connection to Duluth, NLX, Northern Lights Express. The Rochester one they sometimes call the zip line, I think.
The zip line, yes.
And so a lot of preliminary work has been done as they look at corridor siting. It is slowed down somewhat by the fact that the federal government right now can't seem to pass a transportation bill that's long-term. When Jim Oberstar was still there and was chairing the committee, he had actually a proposal on the table which would have been a 10-year bill that would have allowed states to plan, and that did absolutely include all funding for all modes, including intercity passenger rail. Unfortunately, we have slowed down a great deal on that planning.
Well, the plan from Duluth to the Twin Cities would not be sharing the Amtrak track, so that would be a possibility of actually success. Mm-hmm. If you're putting anything on where the North Star runs, you're competing with the oil, the regular freight, the grain, and you kind of get squeezed out. So the reliability of that is what probably makes that less than successful. You can't count on it to get where you're going on time. So any of these other trains would have to be better than Amtrak too, because Amtrak can't get you to where you're going on time. For some of those same reasons. So I think it'll be a while till we see. We've got a short line that runs from Fergus Falls to Fargo or Moorhead, Dilworth, I guess it is. Someone suggested we could put a passenger car on that, but it's rated at about 10 miles an hour. Be a slow little journey.
Improving the track and improving the rolling stock.
Like the Dakota Rail line from Hutchinson to Mound. Yeah, it's probably not destined for.
With respect to the Rochester, there is, I would say, nothing short of massive resistance to going over farmland and breaking new ground for these.
They're looking much more at the Highway 52 corridor.
It has to be a Highway 52 corridor if it's ever going to happen.
Any thoughts on trains?
Well, Representative Nornes was bringing up the issue of the congestion again on the rail lines because of the oil trains, and I've heard stories from people who have been traveling by passenger rail that have had bad stories of not being able to get to their location or destination on time, and I do think that is a major issue that needs to be addressed. And I know, the railroads have been talking about double tracking to try to relieve some of the congestion, but then that creates relieve some of the congestion on the rails, but then that creates more congestion off the rails trying to get across the tracks because you're going to have two rails now that you're trying to get across, which increases the need for underpasses and things of that nature again. But so there's some real railroads are a very significant issue that we're going to have to grapple with this session.
I think there may be some nostalgia here too, that people maybe grew up when trains were on their downhill slide. Mm-hmm. Same thing with trolleys. You look at the early history of the Twin Cities, University Avenue, they had trolleys about every minute, full of people. And people think that's pretty romantic, and they'd kind of like to see that again. That's where the light rail comes in, I guess. So.
And with young people, the millennials, the 20s and 30-year-olds, they want it, and they're going to the cities that have it. And the business community knows that's the generation we need here for the future. And for whatever reason, whether it's the high college debt and they can't afford a car, or they really prefer, we used to think of the car as freedom, now they think of no car as freedom. They want to be able to walk and bike and take public mass transit to live near where they work. It's a very different expectation. And Denver is getting more of that population than we are, and the business community notices that. And so at least here, the St. Paul Area Chamber, the Greater Minneapolis, the Twin West, they all have strongly supported transportation options in the Twin Cities.